His name is Tristan Hopper, and he's the author of Don't Be Canada, How One Country Did Everything Wrong All at Once.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
And he joins me now via Zoom from Victoria, BC. Tristan, would you disagree with how I've characterized you? Would you disagree with that I have sensed a transformation in you in the last year and a half? Or was I just not paying attention before?
No, I mean, that's why I'm here. I would clearly say pre-October 7th, 2023, if your show had called, I'd be like, well, I shouldn't talk to controversial or right-wing provocateur Ezra Levant. I should just speak to the mainstream media. So, yeah, that's definitely changed since then. As you mentioned, the sort of post-October 7th moral clarity that I saw large portions of the media and, institutions not accept. It's taken me for a roller coaster ride, as I'm sure it has for you.
It has. I feel like so many of my views, which were regarded as outliers before, have been vindicated, and I'm very unhappy about it. I think the absolute worst words ever to say are "I told you so." I hate saying "I told you so."
I strongly wish you had been more wrong, and we could look at you as being more crazy. I used to, I wish I could make posters that said Ezra was wrong.
I know that, dude.
I wish Mark Stein was more wrong. Lots of people, including myself, I wish were wrong. Oh, I wish I was wrong.
It's not just October 7th, but I think that has exposed some of the most fundamental lies we tell ourselves. But your book, I presume, I haven't read it yet. I have read your columns and your other reports in the National Post. They talk about much more than just October 7th.
Stephen Gilbo doesn't talk about October 7th at all. I didn't even have time to get to that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw a smattering of issues at you. Just in the headlines of your recent columns, the extremely bad housing record of Canada's new housing minister, talking about Gregor Robertson. Stephen Gilbo is now back in charge of controlling the internet. Mark Carney's whiplash-inducing turn on Trump. Immigrants deny Carney his majority. These are radical ideas